Hello everyone. This is something Teacher Dara does. I always want to put my hand cream on and I want to make sure that my hands are nice and smooth. See, Teacher Dara here. I love smelling good. Just in case if you're wondering, this is what I'm using. Diamonds and rubies. So I'm going to put a little perfume. Can you smell me? I love to smell good, ladies and gentlemen. Love to smell good. I get personal here. I am divorced. Yes, my ex-husband's from Palestine. I cannot have children, unfortunately. I love people very much. Teaching is truly, truly, truly my passion. My books are my babies, okay? Because there will never be a little Dara. So my books are my children. A lot of you know me now because I took shahada. For those who don't know what shahada is, that's basically when you are basically accepting Islam as your religion. You believe there's only one God and you are willing to practice this very beautiful religion. So yes, I took shahada last Wednesday. So it's been officially 1 week. So I'm a baby Muslim. Okay, and when I tell you, I have received so many DMs and messages and videos and links, and so you're keeping me busy, okay? But please, I also have to say this too for my new Muslim brothers and sisters. I love y'all, but I also have people here who are non-Muslim. I still love my Christians, okay? I was born into Christianity, so that's all I know is Bible and Jesus. Okay, so for my Christians, please don't be mad at me. I have gotten some DMs of people saying, how could you, but I'm not here to portray anybody. I don't mean any harm. It's just something that came to me in spirit and I just went with it. That's it. Let me also address this because this is a very big topic, but I have to say it because some of you may get mad at me for this. Okay, but I do have the LGBTQ plus community who's also a part of the Applied ESL family. If you don't know what that means gay community, okay? So before anyone gets mad at me and say, oh my gosh, how could you, Teacher Dara? Listen, again, I have no control of people's lifestyle, people's feelings, people's belief. I have no control of that. But what I'm not going to do is say, oh, you are a fill in the blank. I will not do that because that was done to me. I've had that happen to me. And I'm telling you right now, it's very hurtful. It's very painful. It really is. So I'm here to show support to everyone. Okay. And so if you are a Muslim, a Christian, a Jewish person, or any religious person who gets upset because you're like, oh my gosh, Teacher Dara likes those people, quote unquote, because I've had this happen to me already. You're going to be mad at me, but I'm going to tell you now. God made all of us different for his reasons. Yeah, he did. So I can't do that to people because I know what it's like to be discriminated against just because of who I am. So what made me take the shahada? Allah, honestly. And I'm being so genuine about that. It wasn't planned. I was literally sitting here. My mom was talking on the phone. And it was quiet. I was just literally sitting here quiet. I wasn't doing nothing. And it's like God said, pick up your Quran, pick up your notebook, and that's what I did. And he said, you need to say the shahada. I didn't know, I haven't memorized the shahada, so I went on YouTube. The woman who recited the shahada in Arabic, she did it so well that I was able to follow her. So I practiced saying it in Arabic a few times before I actually sat down and recorded myself. And honestly, I wasn't planning on sharing it publicly. I just wanted to record myself so I can see myself actually do this. So it was really a last minute decision to share it publicly. And I was a little nervous because I didn't know the response. I didn't know how people would feel about it. And that was it. I just said, okay, that's it. By Thursday morning, I opened up my Instagram and it's like, whoosh. The love I've been receiving from all of you has been beautiful. Thank you. I had more DMs I've ever had in all the years I've been on Instagram, okay? I have never had as many DMs as I have now. I'm lucky I even had one DM, okay? And then my following, oh my gosh, I never pay attention to numbers. I really don't care. It's about the people, you know, you're people. So I care about you as a person. But I'm just seeing it grow, and I'm thinking, and then people are sharing the video, and I'm getting all these beautiful messages. I'm like, wow, alhamdulillah, alhamdulillah, alhamdulillah. I'm emotional about it because I did not expect that. I really was expecting people to be mad at me or maybe say some negative things, but no, I'm really blessed and I'm grateful, seriously grateful. For my Palestinian brothers and sisters, I am with you, okay? My ex-husband is Palestinian. He and his family live in the West Bank. Even though we do not communicate, I still pray for him and his family and for all of Palestine, because what's happening there is horrible. It's a genocide, and those of us who know, and we stand with you, especially here in New York City. We have a huge Palestinian community, and we are with you, okay? So you're not alone. I promise you that. It's my pleasure to show solidarity, okay? It really is. And it's not because of social media. It's not because it's the thing to do, all right? I'm a very honest person, okay? And what I do comes from my heart. Seriously. I'm not doing this for views. I'm not doing this for following. I'm not doing this for popularity. Anyone who does that, especially when it's a tragedy or a war, I don't respect that, okay? Because we're talking about actual people's lives who are in danger, who are being killed, who are being hurt. So this is not something to play around with. This is real life, okay? And this should not be happening, okay? This should not be happening. So this is why I'm wearing green today, and to stand in solidarity with all of my beautiful Palestinian brothers and sisters. And I'm very open about that. So I just want to make sure I make that clear. All are welcome here at Applied ESL. So you're not going to hear me speak about, you know, hatred, or I'm anti this, or I don't like this person, don't like that person. I'm not that type of person, okay? If I don't like you, I don't like you, but I'm not here to embarrass and do that. We keep things positive. We keep things respectful. We can agree to disagree, but respect is number one. Okay. Can we all agree to that? Okay. That's why I say all are welcome. There are people who are part of the family that you may not like, or you may not agree with. Yes. Okay. But here, as a teacher, you know, I've worked with so many people from around the world, and I will tell you right now, being black bothers people. So I don't really have a choice. I walk in a room and people are already. So it's not about my hair, my body, okay, anything, my religion, nothing. My color bothers people. So who am I to have an attitude because you are this or you are that, when my color, something I was born with, bothers people? I'm just saying. And then once I started really teaching more and more classes, I didn't realize that being American bothers people too. I didn't know that because I live in the United States. I mean, we don't go around saying I'm an American, you know, but I realized very quickly that there are a lot of people who don't like my country, and that's fine too. That's fine too. But I'm not the president. I'm not the president. I'm not the senator. I'm not the Congress. Okay? So if you're mad at my government, be mad at my government, but please don't be mad at Teacher Dara. I promise you, I have no control of anything of the United States. I'm just a citizen who was born here, and that's it. Okay, so I just really want to make that clear. And lastly, I need to also mention that I'm teaching the world, and I just want to acknowledge everyone. I love people, and I'm always going to love people, and that's not going to change. So you heard it from me. That's wrong. We're all human. We bleed the same blood. Thank you. But again, I have gotten criticized. Let me just say that. And I don't take it personal. I do everything. All my videos, all my books I wrote by myself. I've done everything. It's not easy. But the good news is I have a lot of resources that can help you as a student and as a teacher. So, you know, you can always, you know, check out my store. I do have a store. If you like t-shirts, I have t-shirts. If you like notebooks, I have notebooks. I have shoulder bag. Yes. I have worksheets. So if you're a teacher or you're just interested in practicing your English, I have that. The most expensive thing on my website are my video lessons. It's a set of 26 videos in total. I did all the videos, editing, you name it. Okay. It's all Teacher Dara all the time. Okay. And the video topics are the same in my student workbook one. Okay. So all of that information you can find on my website. I left it on this video. I am having 2 sales right now. So if you're looking to do a little shopping for the holidays, I have 2 sales going on. One of those sales, which are the video lessons, that will expire December 31st. But the other sale is a simple one. If you buy anything from Applied ESL, I mean anything, it doesn't matter, okay? You will get a free copy of the Science Resource Book 2, okay? Which is my way of saying thank you for supporting my business. So you have some options. Why did I decide to become a teacher? To be very honest with you, when I graduated college with my first degree, I have 3 college degrees, and I actually was very confused about what I wanted to do. When I was in college, I used to tutor students when it came to their writing, okay? And that was only because I really needed to make money. I really needed a job, and I said, why not? The best part about that experience is I met ESL college students. So it's kind of interesting that majority of the people I've tutored are ESL, okay? And then from that, after that, while I was still in school, I should say, I volunteered at a local library where I was working with adults who could not read or write. Some of these adults were foreigners and some of them were American, okay? We call this adult literacy because it's more focused on reading and writing as opposed to speech, okay? And I really loved it. It was like my first real teaching experience, and I loved it so much. And after that, when I graduated in 2003, that's when, of course, like any college grad, you need a job. So I went online and it said ESL teacher. And I said, I can do that. And that's how it started. June of 2005, I became an ESL teacher. I had no idea what I was doing. I didn't have any training. I didn't have any help. I had nothing. So yeah, it was really, really difficult. It was very difficult. You know, it was a lot of prejudice. I'm not going to lie. I was the only black teacher. In most of my jobs, I was the only black teacher. Okay, so that now you understand why I can't discriminate and pick and choose, because I know what that feels like, being the only person and everyone's looking at you like, who is this? And why is she here? I worked in Chinatown here in New York City, so majority of my students were from China or from Taiwan or Hong Kong. And then after that, I worked for a nonprofit organization also in Chinatown, but this time they were students also from China, but also from Southeast Asia, like Malaysia, Vietnam, Thailand. And I pretty much was in Chinatown for 6 years. So 6 years, that was like my second home. And so shout out to my beautiful Asians. Love y'all. And after that is when I started to work in language school. And that's when things got even harder, because the best part about it is that's when I met people from the Middle East, Africa, the Caribbean, different parts of East Asia, right? So this is when I was more exposed to different people. Russia, for example, Ukraine, you name it, which was great. But it was very hard. The hardest part was that, how do I say this? The students who attended these language schools, some of them were on visas, like a F1 visa, like student visa, or they were tourist visa. Okay, they were just visiting. But a lot of them didn't choose to go to school. Their family paid for them to go to school. So let's just say they weren't very, they didn't really care about the learning process too much. It was more like a hangout. So I would come into class and everyone they were very big on Starbucks. Okay. So they had their Starbucks coffee and they had their iPhones. And I'm like, hi, my name is Teacher Dara. And they would look at me and say, how much they pay you here? I'm like, excuse me? He said, how much they pay? They don't pay you much. I bet my iPhone costs more than your paycheck. And I was like, oh my God, I've never had anyone say this to me. And that was the first time when the whole American versus discussion came in, to be honest, because it went from me just being black. Then it was like, you Americans this, and I don't like this country, and da 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 da. You stupid American this. And I'm just like, wait. If I'm stupid, then why are you learning from me? Why are you in my country? So this was my first time experiencing that, because I never had anyone come to me and say, I don't like you because you're an American. Never. So that was very new for me. It was very challenging. Yes, I would say it was very hard. It wasn't easy, but I'm grateful for the experience, because I've learned so much about myself. It taught me patience. It taught me how to be assertive, where I can let you know I don't like what you're saying, but I don't have to be nasty about it. It allowed me to let students know, because we're adults. I used to always say this all the time. You're an adult. I don't teach children for a reason, okay? Anytime you don't feel comfortable, there's the door. You're welcome to leave. But here, we're going to be respectful. If you feel you can't do that, I wish you all the best. Some students took my offer and they left, but most of them did stay. And it was fine. It was fine. Of course, my supervisors weren't very happy with me. They were very angry with me for it. And I would say to them, how would you feel when you walk into a room and everyone's calling you every racist, prejudicial comment in the dictionary? I can't repeat some of the things that was said about me. I cannot. So this is why I'm so passionate about acceptance and love and kindness and compassion, because it's really, really hard to be in front of people that you don't know and everyone's judging you. Am I right or am I wrong? You know, it's one thing I feel that way, but not everybody agrees with me, but it's not easy. It's not easy. So that's my very short teaching journey, but here's the best part of this journey. After they let me go at the language school, thank you for the hearts, that's when I started doing private tutoring, and then later I decided to start my own business. But I had 3 surgeries, okay? 2 hip surgeries, okay? And during the first and the second hip surgery is when I started to work on Applied ESL, okay? And I'm so happy to say that in 2019, not only I became a licensed business, I also got married. So it was like double the celebration, okay? And it was great. You know, I opened up this page. I was excited. I was like, yay, you know, I'm a business owner. But then I got really scared, because being a business owner is really hard, especially when you're doing this by yourself. So, but I have no regrets. The hard times were necessary for me to be where I'm at today. It isn't easy work. We don't get paid. We don't get the respect we deserve. But I promise you, the one thing you will get is you will feel so rewarded. You will feel so good that you made a difference. Teaching ESL, you have to have heart for it. Any type of teacher, you have to have a heart for it. You know, if you're looking to be rich, then this may not be the profession for you. But if you're looking to make a difference, like my t-shirt says, make a difference, how appropriate, right? This is the field for you. Today, I didn't feel all that happy, okay? But I'm here. And we have to feel good about that, because we didn't have to wake up today. So we have to start to celebrate the small wins. Don't wait for the big stuff, right? Celebrate the small stuff. I thank you all for your words of encouragement when it comes to my health. I thank you for, you know, you just, showing up and, letting me know how you feel, for your willingness to help me through this journey of Islam, which I appreciate. I don't take that lightly. I thank you for watching my videos, my content. That means a lot. Thank you for sharing my content. It's very important, because I am a business, yes, and the more people see my work, it really helps, because it allows people who don't know me to say, hey, who is this teacher Dara? Let me check her out, right? I am not actively teaching because of my health. Love you all so much. Always try your best, and I'll see you in the next live. Take care. Have a good day, morning, or night, or whatever time it is on your side. Love you so, so much.